So I had these tags that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I started by painting the one side using some Wise Owl primer. My video had got cut off, but this is what the front side had looked like. There were some designs and words on the front, and it had a jute hanger that I had cut off. So once that dried, I flipped them over to the other side, and using some Antique Villa Wise Owl paint, I gave them about 2 coats of the Antique Villa. And once that was fully dry, I just took a 220 grit sandpaper and gave it a nice sanding. Now you can sand this as much or as little as you want. The sanding helps just smooth out the paint, but you can also distress it in certain areas if that's what you choose to do. And then I just wiped away all of the dust from the sanding. I had this stencil that I got from Hobby Lobby in the fall section. It came with 2 separate stencils for $3.99. And this sheet just has different shape leaves on it. And I took some chocolate and some mandarina. And I just covered the one tag here with the different shapes and size leaves. I just kind of did it randomly wherever they fit. And I also did one with some goldenrod. And because I was using the stencil over again, I just wiped it off so the paint wouldn't smear. And I'm using a foam dabber to apply the paint, very small amount. And then I allowed that to dry. And once that was dry, I took another sandpaper and just gave it a light sanding. I grabbed these individual wood letters from Hobby Lobby. They come 2 letters in a pack. And they are 99 cents to $1.29 depending on which letter you get. And using some chocolate paint, I just painted all of my letters, and now they say Hello Fall. I allowed those to dry, and once they were fully dry, I took the other tag that we did not stencil on, and I glued the letters onto the front of the board. I like to use the painter's tape to help just keep my words straight, and I'm using some Elmer's wood glue, and it's just in a bottle called a Glue Bot, just helps it dispense it easier. I got these wooden beads from Dollar General. They were a garland with a tag on the end that says thankful. And I found these at Dollar General for $3, and I liked them because some of the beads were colored. So I get this a lot for just the use of the beads. So I cut it and took some beads, and using some of the Elmer's wood glue, I attached beads to the top of each tag. I allowed that to dry, and I took my hand drill, and I used a drill bit that was big enough for a thick piece of jute, and I put a hole in the top of each tag. Using some of the thicker jute, I tied a knot on the end, and I cut it and I attached it to the other tag and tied another knot on that end. I found these cute raffia bows with a button in the center at Hobby Lobby. They came 8 in a pack for $3.99, and then you get the 40% off. And I just glued those at the top to finish them off. And there you go. Now we just have these fall door tags. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Paint products can be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can check out some other tutorials on our YouTube or our webpage. Have a great day.